Welcome guys, this is Edwin, and today we're going to be looking at a traditional knife right here from Northwoods knife that you don't see a lot of releases from them, but in the past 2 weeks they did a couple of releases, and one of them was this pattern right here that is known as the Lookout Jack. And in this case it has some beautiful blue camel bone covers, and we'll go and look at it in more close inspection. But beautiful piece. And then last week they also announced a little fixed blade in that case I was not able to score, because like they go really quick, and you need to be in your quick game to capture some of these patterns. And of course you will see the secondary prices going crazy like we know from Northwoods. And if you don't know, in this case Northwoods knife did this collaboration with GEC, and you will notice that this pattern is the same pattern as the GEC number 23. Let me open it right here for you guys, and we'll look at the blade. Great action, like you can see. Love it. And the GEC number 23 is one of those patterns that I have and that I use really hard. This is my hard use GEC number 23, so you can see the similarities on those handles. This is an antique smooth bone, and of course this is blue camel bone covers right there, but you can see the same style of pattern right there. In this case I cleaned it a little bit for this video, but this is basically my steak knife. FYI, I use this for eating all the time. This is my steak knife in my house, so very cool. And it's one of those knives and patterns that I use a lot. Now I did a video on this one. If you want to check it out, feel free to go and look at that. And one thing I want to mention is that these are big slip joints. We're talking about 3.5 inch blades and 8.5 inches overall, so these are not small ones. This is how it compares against the bullnose. So you can see, right, that bullnose, that is a classic pattern right there. So be aware of that. These guys are big slip joints, but man, I love the GEC 23 pattern. And let me show you how I compare real quick against the beer and sausage that I carry a lot. Okay, so very nice. And let's look at this blade, because it has that classic Northwoods finish, right? You have your drop point right here, very useful with that beautiful grind, and then you have your Northwoods pattern on the top right here. And of course this has that unfinished style that is very characterized of Northwoods, that kind of rustic finish on that blade or those flats. In terms of stampings, you have your USA right there. Again, nothing else. You won't see anything else, but in this case we know that they did this collaboration with GEC. In terms of action, very nice half stop, and then you have your walk and talk right there. Look at that nickel bolsters, beautiful blue camel bone. In this case it's this little bit of a sky blue color right there, very subtle. Again, that Northwood stamp that everybody's very familiar, and an excellent finish on this one. Okay, very beautiful piece in this one. I'm very happy to be able to score this piece. And guys, blue camel bone is one of those that it's a little bit random, right? You will get that. Let me show you my Hathorn from Northwoods as well. You can see blue camel bone, but this one is more dark on it. Okay, so very cool. So that's a cool take in terms of the blue camel bone. That is a very random style of pattern. You will get all type of hues of blues and all that. And again, the Northwoods Lookout Jack, very happy to see this. This was one of those that got leaked like a year ago or so. So we were aware that GEC did a collaboration with Northwoods, but we never heard or we never saw it being released. And then last 2 weeks ago or so, they announced it in their Facebook group. So make sure to be on that group if you want to be in the latest news regarding releases of patterns. And again, guys, I'm extremely happy. The Northwoods Lookout Jack It's a beautiful, beautiful design. And again, they did it on blue camel bone and in iron wood covers as well, and maybe some other covers, but at least those two were the one I was able to see on the website when I was going to purchase one. You guys, if you have any other question, feel free to jump in on caloblaze.com, calopr on Instagram. You know where to find me right there. And of course, right here in the YouTube comments, guys. Feel free to comment and I'll do my best to answer your questions. You guys have a great day out there. Bye.